Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. You. What's good? You know where you at? The official Man Cave morning/afternoon show. You don't know what part of the world you live in. I found out a lot of people on the West Coast be checking us out, and it's morning for them.
Yes, yeah.
So
absolutely,
salute.
absolutely, yeah.
Salute. Some people overseas too. Shout out to y'all on the check-in. Welcome back. You know where you at. BKS1 Radio, man.
Yeah.
Yes, we are in the building. Got some things to talk about today on the show. But first and foremost, my partner to my right, the man that always understands, and together we got the plan. We call him what? Smooth P.
And my brother who always got my back. Me and this man here, we go way, way back. Call him the one and only Stone on the General in the building, y'all.
What's good?
In the building.
What's good, beautiful people?
Yeah.
Now listen. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Shout out to everybody that's checking us out right now on Twitter and Periscope. On Twitter, that's at Storm of BKS1. And then we retweet that to at BKS1 Radio ENT. So you can watch it there as well. Shout out to everybody checking us out on the TuneIn app, people.
Yes, sir.
The TuneIn app. Listen, if you don't have it by now, download it. It's free. This is how it looks on your phone once you download it and everything. Get the free version and all of that. You just have to deal with the commercials and the advertisements. But so what?
It's free.
It's free.
$3.99.
And you can listen to all your favorite radio stations from around the world on there. And guess who's on there? The Man Cave morning/afternoon show and BKS1 Radio. All right, WBKS1.com. And shout out to everybody checking us out on the mother site, WBKS1.com. Yes, you can listen to us on the mother site as well. And also shout out to everybody on FB. Let me get some quick FB love before I even go into things. Shout out to Kim's Cooking Diva. What's good? Shout out to Claritha on the check-in. Shout out to Jay Smooth, Theodora Lynn, Orlando Chandler. Theodora, is it your birthday, Theodora? Happy birthday, Theodora. I think it's your birthday. Correct me if I'm wrong. Shout out to Tracy Abram on the check-in. Shout out to Kristen Janae on the check-in. What's good? What is good? Shout out to Soups on the check-in. Patricia. Tyrone Miller on the check-in. Orlando Chandler. What's good, family? Kaz and Farmove. Destin on the check-in. I see y'all trickling in. As y'all trickle in, I'm going to show y'all some love. So share it out. Click the share button right now.
Yes.
Before we get deep into these topics and discussions and everything like that, just click the share button. Just click it like this. Click. All right. So click that. And but first and foremost, don't forget tomorrow this is popping at Ferrone's. Okay, at Ferrone's nightclub. All right, 111 East Front Street, Plainfield, New Jersey. It's the official Fireman's annual holiday party. It is going down at Ferrone's. It's going to be nice. Now listen, the admission is only a toy. Just bring a toy for the tots. All right, toy for tots. Okay, bring a toy, you get in, or you can make a $10 donation at the door. But it's going to be a great time. Shout out to DJ KT, she'll be rocking the set. Yes. And shout out to the great firemen of the city of Plainfield, New Jersey, and all the benevolent associations and all of that are giving this annual holiday party. It's going to be at Ferrone's. Tomorrow is from 7 to 1 a.m. So make sure y'all go out there and support that. Just bring a toy, again, or it's a $10 donation. It's going to the kids, people, but you're going to have a great time, drinks and all of that. So you know how it goes down. And don't forget, listen, man, get your tickets because we will be rocking the set, myself and DJ Big H, All right, December 31st, New Year's Eve. Listen, say goodbye to 2019 with style. All right, with BKS. Yes, we'll be on the set. Shout out to Jerry. Yes, the host of this event, producer of this event, Jerry. You can contact her. It's also going to be Jerry's birthday that day. But it's going to be official New Year's Eve
Capricorn
black tie affair going down from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Now check this out, right? So you know how the prices be on New Year's Eve. $100, $120, $150, whatever. $70 open bar all night long. Gourmet dinner and cocktail hour. $70. All right, and it's going down at the Westwood. All right, that's located at 438 North Avenue, Garwood, New Jersey. That's 438 North Avenue, Garwood, New Jersey. There will be free parking. Will be free parking. Now listen, you can't pay for your tickets at the door. You got to get them either through BKS or you call, contact Jerry. All right, contact Jerry. Going to give y'all the number right now, or you can get them through BKS and everything. And shout out to everybody who bought tickets. A lot of tickets were sold already. But just call for reservations. Contact Jerry at 908-405-7620. That's 908-405-7620. Tell them Storm Norm sent you, BKS sent you, and everything. And go get your tickets, man. It's going to be a nice event. Shout out to all the fam and friends that already brought tickets and everything. Appreciate y'all. But it's going to be very, very nice. You get a chance to clean up nice and you have something to do this New Year's and have a great time. Again, $70 open bar all night, gourmet dinner, cocktail hour, and the music by DJ Big H and yours truly, DJ Storm on the General. We're going to have a lot of fun that night. So come on out and have a great time. And don't forget to come check us out. TGI Fridays. That's this Friday. Is going down. The official Friday Night Live. That's from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Friday Night Live is going down. We start a little earlier now, so come on out there and just have some fun and have a good time. It's the Happy Hour Mix. It's going down. Music powered by WBKS1.com. You got your boy DJ Smooth P on the set. You got yours truly, DJ Storm on the General, and whatever guest DJ we put on that night to rock out with us. But we're going to have a great time. Again, that's the Fridays located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. All right. Half-price appetizers, drink specials, all that. And we're going to do some giveaways this week as we did last week. And we just had a great time, man. So come on out and just enjoy a great night, TGI Fridays, all right? Because we turn TGI Fridays into the club.
Now, what's happening January 4th, though?
January 4th, it is going down at NJ Pack, baby. It's going down at NJ Pack. Ashanti, Ja Rule, Lloyd, and Little Mo at NJ Pack, January 4th. Get your tickets now at NJ Pack. And yes, I will be on the set rocking out for the official after party right there at the concert. NJ Pack. It's going to be official. It's always epic. It's a nice time. People just out there dancing all over NJ Pack in the hallways, up top, on the bottom. It's just official. Come on out and have a great time. Get those tickets because the after party is complimentary when you get your tickets because it's right there. As soon as Ja Rule hit that last note, boom, the after party goes down. It's going to be official at NJ Pack. So get those tickets for January 4th, man. Start that New Year's off with some fun. All right, with Ashanti, Ja Rule, Lloyd, and Little Mo. My girl, Little Mo, man. It's going to be a great night of fun and partying. So that's what's going down. So let's clap it up for that. Shout out to C. King Parker, Deidre, Howard, Francois on the check-in, Rodney Scott, Barb on the check-in. Barb, what's good? What's good? Ryan on the check-in. And I see y'all. I said Plainfield Bo Jackson on the check-in. What's good, cuz? Shout out to just everybody. Sandy, what's up, baby? Now, let's go right into it, man, with this whole Lizzo thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this, man, because I have a difference of opinion, and I respect everybody's opinion. I'm going to respect yours too. I have a different view. Me and Smooth P was talking about this thing right when before we was preparing for the show, and I already see his views a little different than mine, and it's cool. That's what makes America great.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
It actually makes America.
Yeah, no doubt. But here's the deal. So in case you've been living under a rock, All right, we're gonna get deep into this thing about this whole body shaming thing, and I heard a lot of people say some things. Oh, it's just nasty, and nobody wants to see that, and this and that. And I get all of that, but let's read a little bit of the story first, in case you don't know what's going on. All right, so the truth hurts. Seems Lizzo wasn't ready for the backlash to showing her ass at Lakers game. All right. That's the bottom line, and we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna show some video, all of that. That's why I said share this out, because we're gonna talk about some things about this whole situation on the Man Cave Morning Science Afternoon Show, BKS1 Radio. Now, so could it be that singer, rapper Lizzo is having second thoughts about literally showing her big around ass by twerking to all the world while at the Lakers game on Sunday? Not that it really matters, but for the record and for what it's worth, she did have on a black thong that was visible at all times because her black t-shirt dress was cut in the back to show off the booty. All right, okay. Anyway, as we're about to say, she has reacted to the blowback from folks who didn't appreciate what she was doing because of where she did it. On top of that, according to Sandra Rose, a bunch of Lakers fans called the Staples Center to complain and demand they ban Lizzo from future games. Really?
Oh, wow.
Really? We doing that now? Okay, yet it seems that negative reaction prompted the entertainer, who seemed to be as fragile as she is feisty, to share her feelings about her stunt in Instagram live chat with fans. The video, we have the video here. We're going to show a little bit of it. We're going to show some pictures from it and everything. Let me just make sure I got this joint. All right. So let's watch this clip, and then let's come back and let's talk about this thing. Here's the clip.
LeBron James.
Did you hear Kevin? I don't know.
I didn't hear Kevin. All I heard was you had the opportunity.
She couldn't have said anymore.
This is how bad bitch.
All right. So that's what went down at the Lakers game. So now they know they talking that some people complain. Now they want to ban her, whatever the case may be. All right. P, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay.
My thoughts on it is, like I said, I'm not body shaming or anything. I think, I'm glad that she's confident as a BBW or any woman to do that. But I will say there's a time and a place for everything. Was that necessarily the time and or the place for that outfit? I'll say no. It's a basketball game. Do you go to a basketball game with your ass out? Probably not. So one, you got to sit on seats. So you're sitting on seats with your ass out. You don't know who sat there before you. You don't know who's going to sit there after you. A lot of people say, "Oh, there were kids there," and I'm not even on that. My thing is that I just think we as a people, we got to do better sometimes when it comes down to our image. And I get it. That's kind of her, who she is as an entertainer. But I mean, I think there's a time and a place for everything. There's certainly venues that you could have did that. If you were in a club and you did that, I'm sure probably would be zero backlash, anybody saying anything. If you were in a club scene, if you were at a concert even, I'm sure the same, no backlash. But to be courtside at a basketball game, and then not only did you show your ass, but then you're twerking, like, when are we going to get past that even? Like, why do women feel the need to think that is, attractive, for one, and or sexy? If you're a stripper in a strip club, absolutely, that's how you make your money. So are all of our black women, I won't say all, but our majority of our black women striving to be strippers? Is that what we're trying to do? I'm just saying. I just think there's a time and a place for everything. That's my view.
All right. Let's talk about this. So, then after that happened, right, and then everybody took to Twitter and social media, whatever, like, because people they were saying some things like, "Oh, you're nasty."
Yeah, you ain't gotta go all that. You ain't gotta call her
disgusting,
names and stuff like that's overboard.
You know, you have no class. This, and that, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So again, this one went down, and this is what she had to say about it. Let's go to the clip.
You know, who I am and the essence of me and the things that I choose to do as a grown-ass woman can inspire you to do the same. You don't have to be like me. You need to be like you. And never, ever let somebody stop you or shame you from being yourself. Like, this is who I've always been. Now everyone's looking at it. And your criticism can just remain your criticism. Your criticism has no effect on me. Negative criticism has no stake in my life, no control over my life, over my emotions. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm surrounded by love. And I just want to spread that love and also spread these cheeks. And you know, if you really, really don't like my ass, you can kiss it. Because kissing it makes it go away, I promise. I just want y'all to know, like, it doesn't matter what goes on the internet.
I just want to address some of the before you even go on some of the people in here. Okay. Some of the questions that they had, Diva. She said, "Where to go that quick?" Diva said, "I love Lizzo. I love her confidence. But at the Lakers game, no. But then I have to ask, would it have been a skinny chick where anyone would have said anything? I'm on the fence." And then also playing for Bo Jackson said, if Jennifer Lopez did it, would it have been different? For me personally, like I said, it has nothing to do with her body shape. If it was Jennifer Lopez, well, I don't think it's that sexy anyway. If it was Rihanna, if it was Janet Jackson, if it was Beyonce, if it was any of the iconic sexy, beautiful women that you want to say, it's still wrong. At a basketball game. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a time and a place for that's just like if Little Kim back in the day came to a basketball game, came to a Knicks game with the infamous rose petal outfit on, one titty out. You'd be like, Little Kim, what are you doing? Like, this is a basketball game. Right. You don't come to a basketball game with one nipple pasty on with a titty out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a time and a place for every. We get it that's part of your allure, part of your, your character. But at some point, you gotta know how to separate the two. And I just think, and like I said, it's hard. She's a grown woman. She said herself, she's a grown woman and she could do what she want to do. But just me as a man, I just think as a woman, you want people to look at you a certain way. You shouldn't always want men to look at you in a sexual manner. You should want them to look at you with taste and grace and dignity. If you're always looking for the shock value, then you got exactly what you were looking for. It might not have worked in the way that you thought it was going to work. Maybe you thought everybody was going to cheat. Oh, go Lisa, yeah, you my girl. But not everybody thinks that way. Like I said, there's a time and a place for everything.
Okay, so here's what I say, right? Okay, so in defense to Lizzo, right? So one, I know a little bit about her backstory, and I know everybody's like, forget her backstory. There was kids there, whatever, like that. Okay, so how many times parents go and buy the most violent thing for their kids to play with, right? Absolutely. Video games, right? How many times they're watching the most craziest things on television or whatever. And anytime you buy these teenagers, for all the parents that buy their kids phones and cell phones, and you can get access to anything on your cell phone unless you block it or the guidance and all this, whatever the case may be. So you had a basketball game, right? So there's one clip when Lizzo was shaking her behind, and showing her thong and all of that, and then the kids looked away. Right? So the fact those kids looked away was what? Good home training.
Absolutely. They knew that they were looking at something wrong.
That they probably shouldn't be looking at.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and then you get people that stare and regardless. Okay. Not so much in defense, but at the same time, it's a grown woman. 1, 2, she said she was like that before she was Lizzo.
Yeah.
You know, she's a party girl. She likes to hang out, get wild, whatever the case may be, right? So I remember a long time when I was saying things against Cardi B, like Cardi needs to do this to Cardi, and everybody said, Norm, she's young. Give her time to grow up. Yeah. You know, she's young. She got to learn. She this and this and that. We can't be too hard on her. We can't be too this, whatever like that. The way people are coming at Lizzo now, if she had a soft skin, if she didn't have a thick skin, she probably would have tried to commit suicide or something. The way people are coming at her now and the things that they are saying. And again, she's not a stupid girl either. So she knows she's an entertainer. Certain things a lot of entertainers do for shock value.
Yeah.
A lot of and the fact that we are talking about her right now, that's what she wanted.
That's what I said, publicity. That's exactly what.
That's what. And she got a new project out and a new album out, whatever. And people are talking, whether it's good or bad, whatever the case may be. Now, her backstory. So Lizzo was teased a good portion of her time in school as being a BBW, right? Being a full-figured woman or whatever. They talked about her weight and called her all types of disgusting things and degrading her, whatever, and had very, very low self-esteem behind it, you know? And so coming up like that and then having people say that you're not good enough and that you're never going to be this and you're never going to be that and that you're fat, you're ugly, you're not what the industry wants. All right, so now she does this. Granted, maybe the location is it's questionable, whatever the case may be. The Lakers cheerleaders actually asked her if they could play her song.
Oh, okay.
They actually came and asked her, and she said yes, she would be honored. Whatever, I'll sing them and dance to it too. So that's what she happened to wear to that, and she went and she shook her butt. And she got some attention, and they put it up on the screen.
Of course, yeah.
Right? They put it up on the screen as well. So now that happens. Here's all this backlash. I hear people saying that's just nasty. I seen a lot of people say, I could see if you had a body.
Oh wow.
I seen a lot of people say, I could see if you look good.
Wow.
I seen a lot of people say, I could see if you wore something a little better and blah blah blah. So at the same time, the attacks are no better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if you're going to have some constructive criticism, and you got to understand this woman got millions and millions of followers, right? Millions and millions of followers. So out of that million, she has people saying, well, Lizzo, maybe you shouldn't do that because this, and that, whatever like that. And then she has people saying, thank you, Lizzo. Thank you, because I felt so bad because of my weight. I felt like I wasn't good enough because of my weight. I've been teased all my life that I'm a big girl, and you're making it okay. And you're making me feel a little bit good about myself. So there's pros and cons with this. There's a balance with the negative feedback, but there's also a balance with the positive effect that it is having on some. Yeah. And whether we want to see it or not, it's having a positive effect on some women that's been teased and ridiculed all their damn life about their weight.
Yeah.
Let's read some comments.
Okay. I'll read what Tracy said because I think it's a very valid point. Tracy said, if she really didn't care what people thought, she wouldn't have felt the need to defend it. And I agree with that. Ingrid said, right, same people hollering kids will have Call of Duty, Fortnite, etc. under Christmas.
Come on, man.
Diva said,
hypocrites.
But that's the problem. Us as fluffy women, we are criticized for our bodies, and it just seems no matter what, we are either liked or disliked Me personally, I love my fluffiness. Flo Queen said, I agree, not appropriate for the event. C.E. King said, PR stunt. And let me go back. He also said, we are sexual beings. Miss me with that BS. Playing for Bo Jackson said, I love my women BW, but bet you Drake was in all. LOL. She also said, I support Lizzo. My thing is this.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, honestly, at the end of the day, I will say that she should be unbothered. If she felt confident enough to do that, if she felt that was the right venue for her to do it in, if she felt she did nothing wrong, she didn't hurt anybody by doing it, then at the end of the day, it's okay. My opinion doesn't count. Norma's opinion doesn't count. Right. Nobody out there opinion counts. And that, honestly, that's where I feel we need to get to as a people. Because I could tell you what what's the name said in there, Tracy said, is absolutely me. I have 0 F's about what somebody thinks and or says about me.
As long as you're not hurting someone. And that's my whole thing. Who she hurt? So these people, it's like, but it's public. Okay, so, all right. The beach is public. Right?
You got people in there with thongs on the time.
Dong.
Sometimes no tops.
Top, whatever the case. The beach is public.
Yeah.
Nipsey went to the Laker games shirtless lots of times. Look at it, shirtless, right? This is Nipsey, right? So it's a man not wearing no shirt at all at a Lakers game.
Really no difference.
Where's the heat?
Yeah.
Rihanna, boob basically hanging out with what she wore. Where's the heat? So I get it. You're gonna say, well, they shouldn't have been doing that either. They shouldn't. It's public. A lot of things is public. All right. I ain't gotta look.
Bottom line. Yeah.
You ain't gotta look. You know, you with your kids. Don't look at. Don't you better not
look over here.
Or whatever the case may be. At the same time, I think we putting a lot on this, right? We putting a lot on this. She is drawing more attention to this than gun violence and half the stuff that's going on in this country. There's women missing, getting kidnapped, sex trafficking, and all of that. So I even heard somebody go as far to say that, see, Liz was a contributor to the sex trafficking.
What?
And I'm like,
what?
You're causing predators. Pretty women in itself.
Wow. Predators are causing predators. It has nothing to do with.
And see, I mean,
that's crazy.
I don't know. I just think we got to reevaluate where we at now in society in 2019. How much is allowed? How much is accepted? And then stop being hypocritical. And like the judging aspect of it, it's like a lot of people saying things, right, must be perfect.
But my thing is,
everybody is perfect.
If you're saying it based on her weight and shape, then you're absolutely wrong about any of it. If you're trying to say it based on a morality standpoint that you may have, then I give you somewhat of a leg to stand on. But if you're saying it just because she's not the status quo of what people say is sexy and beautiful, then like you're dead wrong for saying anything. If you're saying it just because you're like, oh my goodness, I don't believe a woman came to the Lakers game like that, I can understand. But that's what I'm saying. The hateful comments like that, like people need to get off. You know what's crazy too? A lot. Well, we've seen it a lot. Like with some of the people who used to, some of the white women, I'll say, who used to come out there and talk about Michelle Obama. Oh, she's an ape. She's a that. She's that. Are the most one of the most hideous looking women on the planet. How do you not break every mirror that you walk past, but you calling somebody else ugly and monkeys? So a lot of times people are throwing these bricks because they're trying to deflect off of themselves.
Well, yeah, and again, getting back
and
to
insecurities of themselves.
Yeah, and getting back to Lizzo, and then we're going to read some comments.
Yes.
So make sure put your comments in. We're going to read. Also, the phone lines are open. Call in
646-233-1302.
Yeah, it just bothers me, man. And we showed pictures last week, and I get it. So you got to know too. You got to leave room for. She's dealing with something. You know, she's dealing with something. when she puts up, that's what she want to post up. That's what she wanted to post up on her gram.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So some people are real free with their body. Just I don't care. Let's take this call. Caller from the 919. State your name where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. What's good?
Hey, peace, Norm. How you, man? This is Wolf.
What's good, fam?
What's good,
What's going on?
Peace.
How you, Smooth P?
I'm good, my brother.
And I'm listening to the program. Actually, I just tuned in. I'm at work. I apologize for being late.
It's all good.
I'm listening to the program, and yeah, the sister you should call Izzo.
Lizzo.
Is that her name?
Lizzo.
Pronouncing it correctly? Lizzo. Okay.
Right.
All right. But listen, man. Why we always got to be the first ones to jump out there? You know, in the state of society right now, understanding that's your business. I got you. You know what I mean? But come on, sister. You're a successful woman. You're a successful black woman. And not saying that it ain't your preference. You can do what you like. I mean, you can show off whatever you want. But certain things and certain aspects should be appropriate. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. Act accordingly when you out in public. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if
but if that's what you choose to do, fine. But suppose if a black woman that has her young child there for first time experience a Laker game, and you walk in showing all your backside out, and she has to confront her child with, oh well, you know. So, hey, sister, yo, just act accordingly. Because if you choose to act that way, do it at in your own private time or stuff like that. Because I had to go and like ask my children about her music or how she act, how she performed, because I don't follow the sister.
Yeah, but that's what I'm going to say. Well, if you research her as an artist,
that was just inappropriate for that time. Okay. That's just me, you know. But I'm listening, Norm.
No doubt.
Keep doing your thing, baby.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you,
brother. Appreciate you. But yeah, but the point I was gonna make to Walter, say if he did a little research, like I said, about her as an artist, like that is her as an artist. Like she promotes and she expresses her sexuality. You know, as a woman. I won't just say as a big woman, as a woman. Period. Her size has nothing to do with it. That is her as an artist.
I wasn't happy with the assless chaps that Prince wore, right? So he wore that in the video, right?
Yeah,
he wore that in one of his videos.
Video concert,
which videos everybody could see.
Yeah,
parents, kids, whatever the case may be. So couldn't get more public than that.
Yeah,
that video was worldwide. But I mean, again, she's an entertainer, right? Madonna.
Yeah, Madonna.
The 80s, right?
Absolutely.
So now it's 2019.
Absolutely.
So now we have a BBW
doing the same thing.
Yeah. All right. And you know, she's doing it unapologetically.
Absolutely.
Right? She's not apologizing for it. She's doing it whatever. Now, Lizzo, she don't have kids, I don't think. She don't have kids. Nothing like that. So again, remember we was giving Cardi all that heat? Oh, she's this, she's that, Cardi's that, blah, 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 blah. Cardi's an entertainer. But she even changed
once she had a child.
Once she had her child.
Absolutely.
Right? She changed. She grew. She's growing. She's evolving. So the same thing, when I had something to say in the beginning about Cardi's doing a little bit too much, all right, and then I kind of pulled back from that because I realized she's young and she's growing.
Yeah.
All right, it's the same thing we got to do with Lizzo, man. We got to do that with Lizzo because don't think we can. And listen, you protect your kids as much as you can. And once you put them out there in this world and you're not around them 24/7,
there ain't no protection.
There's no protection, and they basically gonna do what they want to do. They can either live the way you taught them, or they can just take it on their own to do what they want to do. And let's take these calls. Oh yeah, the calls coming in. Caller from the 404. State your name when you're calling from. You on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. What's up?
What's happening?
What's
up, troublemaker?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
We good, man.
Good,
what's up? What's the point, bro? We talking about Lizzo right now. What's going on?
I know who we talking about. I'm on the show.
What's
But
good,
you
my
think I'm
brother?
blind? I got my knee fixed. I ain't get my eyes fixed.
Get that knee
Oh,
right,
and
man.
by the way, before I get on the subject and the topic, right? You know, what's the problem with y'all, man? You know, we gotta show y'all how to pluck them birds.
You don't knock
You
it
know,
off.
we'll get revenge on y'all next week.
Knock
it off.
Just let it go, bro.
Yeah. I'm not letting that go because it just happened a couple days ago.
I promise I would not talk football. I promised I would not
Well,
talk
you don't
football.
got to talk about it. You just got to listen.
What's up, man? What's your thoughts on Lizzo, bro?
What you got?
All right, man. All right. Y'all want to get to the topic. I understand. First of all, how many of us done some stupid shenanigans? Damn, I sound like my grandfather. Hold on, let me repeat myself. How many times we did some stupid shiznick when we was young? You know what I mean? She's learning. She's in the learning process. So I'm like, she going to correct those mistakes when she get older. Probably have a couple of kids or, you know, get some wisdom under her belt.
Yes.
And that's all it is. Everybody making all this hoopla. You know why everybody making all that hoopla? Because they don't have no money. That's
You're
why.
right about that.
And
You're right.
she getting that bag.
She got the bag, that's for sure.
Hey, man, listen. Again, I'm not mad at her. I mean, like I said, she needs time to grow. I'm not going to hear how she talks, you know, and just how she expresses herself or whatever. Again, she's in a phase, man. She's in a phase. You know, if you've been told your whole life, you're not nothing, you're not enough, you're not good enough, you're never going to be this, you are fat, you are ugly, you are this, the industry won't accept you, and then all of a sudden you have the world at your feet.
Absolutely.
All right, that's all I'm saying. Just give her time to grow and deal with the attention she is getting. That's all. Give her a chance.
All right. I can go with that.
That's all I'm saying.
But I can also go with because see, that's my little situation too. I went through hell and high water to be like when I was younger, you know, with my adversities and whatever I was going through. You know, I wasn't fat or nothing like that. I was just going through things with my father and my mom, right? But if I didn't go through those bad times, I wouldn't have the strength to overcome the things that I'm doing today.
Yeah, Bill character.
And that's all she went through. She just got a little ass kicking. You know, like God say, whatever don't kill you, makes you stronger.
Yeah.
So whatever she did, whatever she went through, with getting called names and all that stuff, that gave her the strength to be where she at today. So if let's say she didn't go through that, she'd be just another ordinary fat girl, you know, living her humdrum life. So sometimes we gotta be thankful for the hard times to make us better.
I'm gonna agree with that, brother. Yeah. No doubt. Appreciate you, bro.
Absolutely.
Oh, and by the way, and tell Kim's cooking. I hope she makes chicken noodle soup because I'm getting tired of my voice being like this.
She can hear you, bro. Kim, Kaz
tell
wants
her
chicken noodle soup.
Make me a big bowl of chicken soup, and I'll pick it up.
No doubt. No doubt. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. One love.
Holla, peace.
No doubt, no doubt. Again, phone lines are open. You can call in 616-233-1302. Talking about Lizzo, man, this whole body shaming thing. And let's read some comments. We got a lot of comments.
I like what Pep said. Pep said another problem is as a people, we are starting to celebrate ratchetness more and more. And the more we celebrate it, the more it gets defended and the further we get away from morals. I like that. Tammy Walker says she got your attention. Great marketing. Like her not, we're talking about her. Like it or not, we're talking about her.
Absolutely.
And Pep also replied, said that shouldn't be the goal though. We uplifting each other instead of talking about to see the real action. We'll take the call.
No doubt. Caller from the 973 station. Name where you calling from? You on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. What's good?
It's your Diva.
Diva.
What's up, Diva?
What's up, Diva?
Hey, boo.
How you doing, baby?
First of all, I have to commend Lizzo. Because unlike these other big girls who came into the industry and let the industry say to them, no, you need to lose weight in order for you to put out some music. No, you need to lose weight in order for us to sign you, whatever. She's not doing that. She's telling the world, take me as I am or don't take me at all. Now, granted, the whole booty shaking thing with the thong at the liquor game, I don't know about that. But again, like I said before, had it been Jennifer Lopez, we didn't make a big think about Jennifer Lopez when she came with that green dress on and half her boobs was out.
That was in public too.
We ain't heard nothing about that. Everybody was talking about how pretty the dress was. Granted, it wasn't the thong up the butt, but I'm just saying.
Let me just preface that too. Because I'm not saying one is better than the other, right? But a little boobage slippage is not as bad as somebody's whole ass out. Let's be realistic about this. Let's be real about it.
I'm not saying that, that having a thong on in the Staples Center it was a great idea. I told y'all I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about that.
Yes.
But the fact that she is who she is and has told you, I was like this before I came into the industry. So take me as I am or don't take me at all.
If
they didn't have to put the camera on her.
True.
Once they saw her turn around and saw the thong, they could have took the camera right off of her. But they chose not to.
So Diva, here's the B question then. So now people have called the Staples Center and said they want to ban,
which I think is
that they should ban Lizzo from attending games. Do you think?
Then you need to ban everybody who comes in with outfits
provocative
that are not appropriate.
So do y'all agree with that?
How about that?
Do y'all agree with that? Listen, we got callers from unknown numbers.
Yeah,
we don't pick up callers from unknown numbers. If you can't put your number in so we can see the area code, we're not taking a call. So anyway, Diva, back to you.
Yeah.
I will say
my thing is this: if you're gonna ban her for being in something inappropriate, anybody who else that performs at the Staples Center and is not in anything that you feel is appropriate, you need to ban them too.
I don't disagree with that. I do think that this should, to some degree, be some kind of dress code. If something is, like I said, it's a sporting event. If someone comes there dressed too provocatively, absolutely, to me, they should be turned away because that can cause other problems. I don't think that you need to have something in a venue of that nature that might incite something else. So absolutely, I do think. I mean, there's dress codes for every.
Okay,
place.
so let me ask you, real talk. So Prince, if Prince was alive and he came with the
that was the other
assless
thing I was gonna
chaps.
say. Nobody made a big stink of Prince when his ass was out.
I'm just saying, if he came to the Lakers game, if he came to the Lakers game like that, and then they threw on one of his songs and he started dancing, and he had the assless chaps.
They probably
would not have been a problem. No, I don't think it would have been a problem. Nobody would have said anything about it.
And see, this is the hypocrisy we live in today.
Not on my side, because I would have said something.
No, I just would have moved or I wouldn't have looked. I would have moved or I wouldn't have looked. I would have turned my head the other way. And there were people ignoring her.
Yeah.
If you look at the video, there were people ignoring Lizzo or whatever. But my whole thing is the attacks that she's getting.
Yeah, she shouldn't be attacked.
The way she's
definitely not.
Yes, the way
Definitely
she's getting it. And see, people, again, I say this over and over again. There is a positive side to how she's acting out anyway, by putting up pictures of herself, by dancing at the Laker games, showing her behind or whatever. There is a positive side to that.
Look at her videos. In almost every one of her videos,
absolutely,
she's scantily dressed.
Yes,
absolutely. One video she has on a negligee, but that's a thong. Like, come on, what did you expect from her?
She talked about one time how another plus size young teen had contacted her, DM'd her or whatever, messenger, and told her how much she appreciates her and thank God for you, because I was really feeling bad about myself as a person. And she was thinking about harming herself.
Wow.
I was one of those kids. I've been a chunky chick my whole entire life.
So
I got teased. You couldn't play ball. You couldn't run. You can't do this. You can't do that because you're too big. You're too fat. If my self-esteem would have been pushed any further, yeah, I probably would have harmed myself too. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we as kids, when you attack us as kids because of our weight, because of how we look, like, come on, really? I applaud Lizzo for being one of those ones that say, "Hey, you're a big girl. Make people accept you for who you are." Because when I was growing up, I didn't have that. I didn't have anybody out saying, "Hey, I'm a big girl.
So
love me."
So here's my thing. This is real talk. So anybody that really have a problem with what Lizzo did and is so outraged about it, I want y'all right now to get this petition going right now to change the way Instagram presents itself.
Thank you.
And the content that Instagram allows, even Facebook, even Twitter. If you got this big problem with Lizzo, right? Then let's go all the way. Let's go all the way.
You're gonna hurt a lot of women's feelings.
Let's have Instagram,
models.
Facebook, Twitter, all of them change their guidelines into what content that they allow us to see. Yeah. Because if you're talking about the children are on Instagram more than they have basketball games.
More than anybody else.
Absolutely.
More than anybody else.
Yeah. Let's keep it 100. That's what I'm saying. Let's not just stop there. Oh, Lizzo, she's disgraced. She doesn't have no class or whatever like that. And come on, and for all the dudes that's saying that too, bruh, you constantly on Instagram looking at these thirst traps, trying to hit them in the DMs, trying to leave comments and everything like that, and you probably screenshotting the pictures and saving them in your phone. Let's keep it 100 now because listen, man, I'm tired of the hypocrisy. Let's keep it 300 today.
Too funny. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. And to Kaz, yes, baby, I do make homemade chicken soup. Matter of fact, I made a pot last weekend.
Diva, thanks for calling in. We appreciate you. Let's read
All
some
right,
comments.
Baby.
All right. Orlando said there are plus size models on IG and they do look good for real. There's a bunch. Ramut just checked in. What's up, Ramut? Say, hey man, cave. Kaz said Roger Nelson is a mega star though. Ingrid said, "Peace, stop it, Ella. You would not protest Prince. If Prince came out with the assless chaps, listen, you gotta go, Prince." Orlando said they forgave Janet, they will forgive Lizzo. Orlando also said, "Never been undercover about BBW. LOL. Let your individualism be known." CE said, "Lizzo got my attention. That's on the muscle." Pep said, "She got my support as well. I ain't cutting her off or uninviting her to the cookout. I just want to see our people on a whole making better decisions."
Absolutely.
I love us regardless.
Could she have made a better choice? Yes, absolutely. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying it's so much hypocrisy going on, and people, check your own personal lives or whatever, like, because I'm so tired of this judgment, and I'm so tired of us kicking each other in the back publicly or whatever, and want to put somebody down, whatever. You don't know what she used to be homeless. She used to be homeless. She used to live in a car. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's so much she went through, and not making any excuse for her with that. But you don't know what people went through in their lives. You don't know how they were hurt in their lives. And again, if somebody is constantly telling you, ladies, you are not nothing. You are not good enough. You are not this. You are not that, or whatever. And then once all the attention and all the focus is on you, you don't know how you're going to react. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel like, people didn't hurt you so much. You're going to do you. You're going to do what you want to do that makes you feel happy. It's making her happy right now for the moment. You grew up, and you grew up, and you grew up. You changed. You're not doing the same things you was doing at 25 and 30. All right? I'm not doing the same thing I was doing at 25 and 30 or 20 or whatever the case may be. Because I changed. I evolved. We have to give people a chance to grow and change and evolve. People, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if people judge me on everything I did when I was 20, 21, 22, I wouldn't have a business. I wouldn't have a house. Probably wouldn't have a wife.
Yeah, but say,
you know what I'm saying? We changed. We evolved. All right? After some people listening to the show, you probably been locked up. You've probably been kicked out of school. You know,
out of your house.
Yeah. Or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You probably got in trouble for streaking or whatever at a college.
Mm-hmm.
We've done a lot of things that if we can go back and think about, like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Give her her time, her space to change. Let's read some comments.
Ingrid, shout out. Ingrid said, "There's some dude right now jacking off to Lizzo's IG video."
Hey, man.
Ramu said, "To each his own. Me, I wouldn't do that." And Pep said, "No hypocrisy over here. Just want us to make better decisions."
Absolutely. Shout out to Stacy Reggie on the check-in. She said, "I find minorities wearing MAGA gear way more offensive than what Lizzo did."
Yeah, I feel on that. You're right. Yeah,
way more offensive.
I'm with you 2,000%. Absolutely.
Are we checking that? Are we in the outrage about that?
I am. If I see it.
All right, but are we? There's a lot of things we should be in the outrage about, but we're not. So playing for Bo Jackson said what? You read that?
Yeah, I didn't read that one out. No.
Janet Jackson was on the stage at the Super Bowl showing her boobs, but because of Justin Timberlake, it was cool. It seems when a black woman does it, it's a problem. Madonna, Britney Spears, Pink, all did the same thing, and it wasn't a problem. Only when a black woman does it. Yeah, and she was dancing and she was having fun. Yeah. She wasn't hurting nobody. And again, was the place she chose inappropriate? You know, that's up for debate. It's up for debate. And yes, children around. There's a lot of things I've seen when children are around that people still do.
Absolutely.
Right? Even when it comes to parents, the language you use,
smoking weed.
Yeah, smoking weed. This and that.
With your
whatever.
kids.
Again, like I said, there's a lot of hypocrisy out there. You know, and I'm not in everybody's personal lives, so I don't know what you do or whatever. You know, but I just, this whole judging thing, man, we gotta start looking at things different. Let me get on Oprah real quick.
Judge yourself first.
Yeah, let me get on Oprah.
Yeah.
And we still talking about Lizzo. Call in if you got a comment about Lizzo, 646-233-1302. This, I'm more mad about this. All right. And I got my reasons for being mad about this. All right. Oprah listed as the executive producer of documentary about Russell Simmons' rape accusations.
But not, never mind.
No. And we got to talk about this because as much as, you know, y'all can ride that Oprah train all y'all want to.
Yeah, I don't really mess with Oprah like that.
And granted, if anybody did something wrong, if Russell did something wrong, he should be held
brought to light.
He should be held accountable.
Yeah.
Right?
But when you hobnobbing,
but
others.
Here's my thing, right? All right, in a world that we live in where a lot of minorities, mainly African Americans, mainly right now at this point in time, African American men are being brought down, are being defamed, are being criminalized or whatever. My thing is that in certain cases, we don't have to be the ones to do it.
Absolutely.
Or we don't have to take on that fight. And then if we do decide we're going to be the ones to bring it to light, let's make it fair.
Yeah, make sure you got Harvey next. No, actually, should have had Harvey first.
Make sure you just don't do a documentary with one person telling their side. Make sure Russell's involved with that too. And I'm seeing this pattern where
R. Kelly,
we being brainwashed to bring each other down, whether we did something or not. Sometimes certain situations is not our place.
Absolutely.
Now I know you're gonna say, but no, a woman was this. According to her, all right. Russell has his story. These people, whatever, have their story, whatever the case may be. Now with R. Kelly, we saw enough preponderant evidence, or whatever the case may be, to know that he's a slime bucket and he's a pedophile and all of that. We witnessed that. Years and years ago, we knew that. All right. But in a case like this now, that is popular now, to publicly defame somebody and bring their situation to the public before there's even a case or a jury, it's getting out of hand.
But see, we gotta be careful. we got to be careful because of the statement that you just made about R. Kelly. And a lot of people say, "Oh, well, he's not wrong, whatever." What people don't say or talk about is the fact that R. Kelly himself was a victim. He was a victim who made victims. R. Kelly was made. So we can't just throw him away too. Does he have to pay for his wrongdoings like we said? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you got to remember there were multiple people that groomed R. Kelly to be R. Kelly, and it's in the same vein and direction. We're so quick to just throw this man away, and he's not a black man.
And I only use him as an example.
I know you use him as an example,
I get
but you get what I'm saying. Like,
I get where you're going.
We got to realize that sometimes. I get what he did was horrible, but he was a victim first. Everything that he did to these women was done to him for years.
But you gotta understand something. Nobody excuses pedophiles.
No, absolutely not. And I'm not. I'm not excusing his pedophilia.
Even with Bill,
but I'm saying
with Bill, whatever
it happened to him.
What they saying about Harvey Weinstein, the whole case, whatever, like this, still totally two different scenarios because it wasn't young, it wasn't children.
Yes. It
wasn't children. So, children's a whole different story. Yeah. But getting back to Oprah, man, in this mindset that we got, anybody else could have did this documentary.
Absolutely,
right?
Anybody else
about
did it.
About Russell, if you're going to do one about him or whatever. And like, so you got Harvey Weinstein. You got the dude from Seventh Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That basically kind of admitted he did things or whatever. And I think it was the kids, or whatever the case may be. So many others you can put out there on Front Street, if that's the new trend now, to make documentaries about things, or whatever, and to get that bag or whatever, you're doing it for the likes or whatever the case may be. I just don't like when African Americans jump on a boat to defame or destroy other African Americans. Mm-hmm. I just don't like that.
To make themselves look good for the other man.
Regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless. You know what I'm saying? Even it's almost like the whole no snitching thing that we follow and we hold so dear in the hood, the no snitching or whatever like that. Okay, yeah, well, we know that Pookie is a low-life criminal. I'm not turning him in. But he does live around the corner.
Yeah. At 425, such a place.
You feel me? So you feel me? So it's like I don't know, man. This kind of. I was trying to ride with Oprah for a hot second.
Like you said, it's a pattern now. This the third. So she did the R. Kelly first. Then she went after Mike, who she was supposed to be close with, who's dead and can't defend himself, and now Russell. So I'm wondering, was she somehow in world with Bill also behind the scenes?
I don't know, man.
You just don't know.
Let's read some comments, man.
Okay, Orlando says Steve Collins from Seventh Heaven, playing for Bo Jackson, said R. Kelly was forgiven years ago and didn't stop. Warning comes before. Pep said, yeah, man, R. Kelly is not ground zero. Dee Graham said, absolutely, P. He needs help. Some victims victimize others. He needs counseling.
I get it. No, he needs help.
Yeah.
But he's a pedophile.
Playing for Bo Jackson. Will Simmons skipped the country in time. I'm sure if R. Kelly had the funds, he would have been out also. Orlando said, didn't she go after Michael Jackson? I'm not surprised by this. Dee said, Oprah went through something in her life, but I think she plays for the likes of the other side. Absolutely. She doesn't like us. Wow. I believe that. Mal said, between being accused of passing judgment or hating, you can't even give your opinion these days. Sheesh. Man. And I just want to say to what Playing for Bo Jackson said about R. Kelly was forgiven years ago and didn't stop. Yeah, he might have was forgiven, but no one took him to get help. You get what I'm saying? Like he got off, and it was like, okay, I got off. But nobody, even with all the people around him knowing he had this problem, this is how you know he had no real friends or people in his corner, because nobody helped him seek help. They let him keep doing what they knew he was doing wrong, what he himself knew he was doing wrong. And that's another thing that we as a people have to stop doing. When we see something and we know someone's doing wrong, like you just said, if we know Lil Pookie is, they talk about the kids, all this stuff. If you know Lil Pookie is wreaking havoc in the neighborhood, you don't just let Lil Pookie keep wreaking havoc. You got to do something about it.
But you stepped a Lil Pookie yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
what I'm
stepped a Lil
saying.
Pookie, right?
Yes.
You stepped a Lil Pookie
That's what
yourself.
I'm saying.
Be like,
You,
Pookie,
meaning, yes.
listen, we need to talk, bro.
Absolutely.
What you doing right now in our neighborhood? Blah blah blah.
Gotta
blah,
stop.
blah.
You can't keep doing it.
And here's my thing, right? As me as a person, right? So if I'm in the, we in the entertainment industry, and I know you was doing something real dirty out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let me get with these filmmakers, whatever I know, all the dirt on P. I'm gonna
make a blockbuster.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or am I gonna? Yes. Can I speak to Mr. Parker? Mr. Parker? Yes. P, can we set up lunch, man? We can sit down, we could talk, bro, and just discuss some things. I just want to talk to you about some things, right? And like in the world that she's in, I would have more respect for her
exactly.
if she sat and met with Russell,
yeah,
right, and just talk with him,
being who she is, of all people,
about his side. You cannot take a one-sided situation and go out there and put that out to the world and act like this is fact.
And the way I just about to say it, and the way she spins it is that people just jump in 10 toes down, believing everything, and now they disowning everything. Russell Simmons, and we gotta put him in jail. Like it's yeah.
I can't rock
too
with
much.
It. Let's read some comments.
Derek said, "No snitching applies when no money is involved." I can't read that. My glasses.
That's true.
I can't make that out. He put something together, but I can't make it out without my glasses. I can't read it. Cass says, always outnumbered, always outgunned with Larry Fishburne best describes how we as black people should handle our own. No jail time, just an ass beating. I guess you're talking about boys in the hood.
Yeah. I'm just saying, can we balance? Listen, famous. I'm calling all my famous black people and entertainers. Can we balance the scale a little bit? I mean, we already know there's an attack on us, period.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
we know this. With you knowing that, are you going to further perpetuate the attack on us? All right. Again, let them, if they want to bring these things to light about Russell, if they're all true or whatever case, let them do it.
Yeah, but don't help.
Because you know why? Because we're used to that.
Yeah.
I can stomach that a little bit more because this is what they do.
Yeah.
This is what they do.
I like what Playing Football Jackson said. He hit it right in the nose. He said R. Kelly's people didn't want to stop the gravy train, but now they snitching because they're not eating anymore.
And exactly.
That's crazy, but
exactly.
It's a fact.
Money is a key motivator.
Yeah.
A key motivator into a lot of things. All right. And another thing too, I can't I already heard who they're about to do next, right?
Wow. That's horrible. Who they're about to do next.
Yeah, and I can't even put that out there. Who they're about to do next. But I'm like,
who we were talking about before the show?
I'm like, wow. No, somebody else they're gonna come out with a documentary about.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, wow, really? And it's just gonna get worse. So if you think this situation with them coming out about Russell Simmons or something, wait till you see the next one. That's all I'm gonna say. And in nowhere, shape or form is she putting out something right now about Harvey Weinstein.
No.
Or is she putting out anything about the dude from Seventh Heaven.
Absolutely.
Or
not.
is she putting anything out about Woody Allen.
She dare not.
Or is she putting any, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, because you know what? She knows who the powers that be is.
And especially, oh man, You just hit one right on the head.
She knows.
Woody Allen. Woody Allen actually married his adopted daughter.
Where's that dot?
But I'm just saying, did you guys hear that? I'll say it again for the ones in the back. Woody Allen married his adopted daughter. So you know there was mess going on in the house.
Here's the thing. Again, Dee Dee hit it on the head too, because Dee Dee said, she experienced, she was molested, she was this, whatever. So she openly experienced all that.
Yeah.
And I get that. So then put out stories or whatever, documentaries that's going to help women that has been, that were victims.
Yeah.
I respect that, or whatever. I just don't, when we deal with these tarnishing things and we're gonna set out and destroy this person, whatever, without knowing the facts and the stories or whatever. It bothers me, man, because I know how this entertainment game works.
Absolutely.
I know how this entertainment game works. Period. And again, I'm on the other side because I've seen women compromise and sell their souls just to get that bag or be with somebody with the bag.
Absolutely.
I seen both sides of it.
Yeah.
I seen dudes taking advantage of who they were, right, and abusing that power. I've seen that, and I seen the flip side too, of women just forgetting the morals and standards and all of that, and doing what they they feel they need to do to get to another level. So it just, this whole thing bothers me, man. It rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, absolutely. Ingrid said, how old was Lisa Marie Presley when she married Elvis? She was 15. I think she was 15 years old. Playing for Bo Jackson said Morgan Freeman is next.
Well, there you go. You let the cat out the bag.
Really? They go after Morgan Freeman?
I actually know somebody in the film game and the entertainment game that's actually they're putting it together, and it's going to be sad because he has such a legacy.
I was about to say,
but
you kidding me?
But he has such a legacy or whatever. I don't think. Listen, man. Listen. Again, I'm not excusing no criminal behavior, right? And again, we're talking about.
Wow.
You got levels, right? So with R. Kelly's pedophilia.
Yeah.
With Bill, it was what? It was rape or something?
They were trying to say drugging and rape, yeah.
Drugging and rape. And then you got just sexual assault. And that could mean grabbing a butt, grabbing somebody's butt or whatever like that. Or touching them inappropriately, touching their leg or whatever. So there's levels to it. Like, all of it's wrong, but there's levels to it. So now, they messing with Morgan based on the fact that he made a comment about somebody's legs that was wearing a skirt or whatever. And there were people around and like touched their leg and whatever, and he said something, whatever. And then there's women coming forward now and say, "Oh, he did something like that to me. Oh, he did something like that to me." So let's destroy a legacy.
Wow.
All right. So the publicly saying I was wrong, maybe I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. This and that, whatever case. So, or the women's just dealing with it themselves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I could see them even okay, they really thought it was something bad. We're going to court.
Yeah.
Whatever. But now the whole public defamation, his whole legacy. No more Morgan Freeman movies. No more Morgan Freeman this.
Exactly.
If Morgan Freeman narrated something, we're not going to play it.
To see it.
Mute Morgan Freeman or whatever. And hopefully it don't come to this. But like I said, I do know something that they're trying to work on. And it's like, it's just like, I'm like, wow. So anybody that we thought was great.
Well, it's finally come to fruition that the one thing that could take down a powerful man has always been a woman.
Oh, it's always been since the beginning of time. You know what I mean? That's biblical, bro.
The one thing
that's
that
biblical.
Could take down a powerful man has always been a woman.
In their erasing statutes of limitations. Now, granted, again, the flip side is good. If you did something wrong, well, you did something bad to a woman, like rape her, assault, beat up, or whatever the case may be, or whatever, and that comes to light. it is what it is. Shout out to the NFL because now they're cracking down on domestic violence.
Yeah.
And you losing your career over domestic violence.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it's about to get deep. It's about to get deep. But I will say this: they definitely coming for us.
I like what Diva said. She said the Orange Man admitted grabbing women's crotches. Where was Oprah, or when is she going to put something out on him? I'm done. And Kaz said they're going after Joe Clark. Let's hope the same. Let's hope the Sams can get his ass out of it. LOL.
Nah, man, it's serious, bro. And then you got this fool. This fool talking about George Zimmerman says he can't be racist. I'm Hispanic.
Right.
He can't be racist. And we look at how people
asshole. That's right.
We look at how these people just get a pass, man, and I'm just getting sick of it. Let me just read a little bit of this.
His face
about George.
Look at him, disgusting.
Yeah, I mean,
makes me want to do things.
The crap he's getting away with. So in an article wrote explaining why he is suing Trayvon Martin's parents, the parents of his own murder victim, George Zimmerman writes, "I am the last person who ever expected to be accused of being a bigot. I am Hispanic. My mother is from Peru. I speak fluent Spanish. I was an Obama supporter and a social activist." Zimmerman then goes on to compare himself to Trayvon Martin, the child he murdered. Ironically, Trayvon Martin and I ended up having much in common. We were both used to divide America for a political agenda, he said. Since the trial, I have watched in horror as those who incited against me have divided America along racial lines. Black Lives Matter started as a result of whatever happened with him and Trayvon Martin. But, and this is the thing right now. Wow. It's like people are trying to reverse. They're trying to reverse all the negative things that have been done to us.
Yeah, and make
like
it,
they're the victim.
They're the victim, exactly.
Like they're the victim.
I'm hurting from this.
And this is happening, man. But we're allowing it to happen, and the powers that be are allowing it to happen.
They're perpetuating it.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, here's another thing, real quick. I want to go into
Good story
before we get back into Lizzo and everything else. So the late founder, and he just recently died. This is why this is news. Late founder of Little Caesars, Mike Ilitch, quietly paid Rosa Parks rent for years. For years, he's been paying Rosa Parks rent. So Detroit, Little Caesars founder and sports team owner Mike Ilitch was known for his number of contributions to the Detroit community, but many were unaware he quietly helped the civil rights icon. Ilitch, who owned the Detroit Tigers and Detroit Red Wings, passed away at the age of 87 last Friday. It was revealed in an article published by the Sports Business Daily in 2014 that Ilitch had paid for Rosa Parks' apartment for more than a decade until her death in 2005. Federal Judge Damon Keefe showed the Sports Business Daily a $2,000 check from Little Caesars Enterprises made out to the Riverfront Apartments and dated November 1994. Parks had been mugged and robbed by a burglar at her Detroit home in August 1994. Keefe told the Sports Business Daily he vowed with real estate developer Alfred Tolman to find Parks a safer home. Once Ilitch heard about their plan, he offered to pay for her housing as long as necessary, which was until her death in 2005.
Wow.
The Sports Business Daily reported.
That's big.
Shout out to dude, man.
Definitely shout him out, man.
That's
what's up.
There are some good people in the world, just like there's some bad ones.
Yeah.
And we gotta have balance when we do these shows. We gotta talk about both.
Absolutely.
We gotta talk about both. Let's read some comments, and then I want to talk about this thing that happened yesterday.
All right. Kim's Cooking Diva said, if he don't go sit his racist butt down somewhere, how could he fix his mouth to compare himself to Trayvon? I just vomited in my mouth with a bunch of angry faces. Me too. Kat says Zimmerman has a lot of nerve to even make that comment, shaking my damn head. Ingrid said, why is this child killer still out here talking?
Absolutely.
I agree with you 3,000%. Playing for Bo Jackson said he might even sue Jay-Z for his lyrics. And And he also says, sad part, Zimmerman will win the case. Watch. Hermut said, make sure they start with the top. Your president disrespect women and people daily. Yep. And that was it so far.
Yeah. And it's funny because I've been watching a lot with the impeachment and everything, man. And I'm like, bruh, it's not going to happen. But at least people are getting a chance publicly to see the evidence. All the evidence stacked up against Donald Trump. And I'm telling people, like, okay, they're going through all this, but of course the Senate, which is majority Republican, is not going to. You're not going to get 20 votes. No. You got to get 20 votes from the Republicans
to move forward.
To
20 votes, period. But it's not going to happen.
Yeah, they need 20 additional votes from the Republicans for him to be impeached. So understand what's happening. So right now, he's being impeached, but to get him actually out of office, removal from office, he's going to need them votes.
Yes.
And that's not going to happen. We know that's not going to happen. So what is this doing right now? I think this still is a play for people to see, the process and everything he did wrong. Yeah. So the voters and the American people can be like, you know what? I'm not voting for this guy again.
But
I'm not voting him back in office.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did get those 20 votes. This is what I'm going to say though.
I'm gonna listen.
They would never publicly, throughout the process, come out and say, "I agree with this," for fear of backlash, because they know that there would be some form of backlash by Agent Orange. Just looking at his track record of this whole presidency, but I wouldn't be shocked. Because there are a lot of Republicans that do not agree with what he's doing and know that he's bad for this country.
Right, they're not going to vote against him though, because your votes are public too. That's
but at that point, it wouldn't matter if they were at this point saying, "Yeah, we're backing the Democrats and we're going to have to get this guy out." Before the vote, if they were vocally saying that they were going to do that, they know that there would probably be some type of retribution on his part. So I'm not gonna count it out until it actually happens. Everybody is speculating, like you say, no. Everybody is thinking that it'll never happen. But I actually have somewhat of faith in people, because even though different political parties or whatever, I think there are a lot of Republicans, not that I think, I know, because you do have some that are speaking out, but I think there are a lot more that aren't saying anything that feel the same way, that now that this is in play and that they can make it happen, it might actually happen.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, Cuba.
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding, man, allegedly had unwanted sexual contact with 7 more women. It brings the total to 22. Another one, man,
face of it all.
Man of Honor. That was one of my favorite movies Cuba was in, man. He's done too. He's done. He's done. He's done.
Oh,
it's over. No longer.
But you know what's crazy?
Can a man go to a party, an industry party, and kick it to and try to kick it to a woman, or be attracted to a woman, a woman attracted to him, and he say something slick, and he touches her hair or touches her there, whatever.
That's all it takes.
Them days is long gone.
And I need to stay with, because I'm like what they say, Italians talk with their hand. Like, that's just me. Well, I know you're not. If I'm talking to you and we're vibing, it doesn't have to be any attraction or anything. I'm telling you, and I might just put my hand on your shoulder, like, and they, or that's just the way that
I've seen that, right?
I talk to people.
I'm suing you, bro.
Smooth P sexually abused me. Well, what are you talking about? Remember we were talking, you put your hand on my shoulder?
You're done. You're done, son.
Man, listen.
It's a crazy world we live in, man.
Handcuff yourself to yourself.
I miss back in the day where you inappropriately touched a woman, a sister, and she cold cops and pops you right in the mouth. All right, and that's handled right then and there. It's done. She ain't mentioning it
inappropriately touching people.
She ain't talking about it 20 years later and trying to take you to court. She either going to get Lil Pookie.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to handle the situation. You know, or she going to co-cop you right in the mouth. Boom. Those were the good old days. You know, with sisters, like, they handled that right then and there. We're going to handle this right now. Did you just squeeze my butt or whatever? And did you just do this? It was handled different back in the day, man. Now it's like, oh, I can get a bag for it. I can get that attention. That's what's going down, man. Different world we live in. Let's read some comments.
Cicely Hawkins Robinson said they didn't care what Bill Cosby or R. Kelly was doing for years. When you don't want to play the game no more, they will get rid of you. And that is a fact. When you start wanting to try to make some moves that they don't want you to make, they will find a way. Kim's Cooking Diva said, better keep your hands in your pocket. Stacey already said, bye-bye, Cuba. Plainfield Bo Jackson said, Cuba Gooden was caught up in his fame. Tracy Abrams said, Cuba is down for the count. And Stacey O'Reilly said, 22. Woo. Yeah, it's sad. And my thing is this stuff. And not saying stuff is right, but I just think it's wrong that people are going away now for a culture and a way that people were doing, whether it was men and women together and they were consenting. That's the thing. When it's something that's consenting, you can't 20, 30 years later say, oh, now I didn't consent of it. Like, to me, that's where I think all this is wrong. Like, let me take it to Bill Cosby. People like, oh yeah, Bill Cosby.
You can't tell somebody who calls himself a victim that. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell them that.
But what I'm saying
is wrong.
No,
they don't have no wrong time.
What I'm saying is, if 30 years ago it was wrong, I mean it was all right, why 30 years later now you're a victim because a person's in a certain place? Is what I'm saying. If it was wrong 30 years ago, then it's wrong 30 years later, is what I'm saying. But when you had people who were willingly doing these things, knowing what they were doing, and then come out now and say they had no clue that this was happening, and they know for a fact that they did because they were willing participants, like, that's where my issue is. And it just seems like it's become an epidemic.
Camille, Bill's wife, she said the courts is racist.
Absolutely.
She said, so Bill Cosby decried scheme to destroy America's dad as sexual assault appeal was denied. Yeah, they denied his appeal. I knew that was going to happen, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
So his wife, Camille, is coming out saying that the court system is racist. I mean, no news. That ain't no news. But the Superior Court of Pennsylvania affirmed Tuesday and convicted sex offender Bill Cosby won't be getting out of prison anytime soon. A decision the once beloved actor is not happy about. This news of the Superior Court denying Mr. Cosby's appeal is appalling and disappointing, but it shows the level of corruption that resides in the judicial system of Pennsylvania. The Cosby Show creators representative said today as the judgment of the sentence opinion was revealed. We're not shocked because it shows the world that this isn't about justice, but this is a political scheme to destroy America's dad. However, they will not stop us, and we will prevail in the state Supreme Court. The statement from Cosby's team added, of the 3 to 10 year stint behind bars Cosby was sentenced to last year after being found guilty of raping Andrea Constant in 2004. Mr. Cosby remains hopeful, and he stands behind his innocence.
As he should.
And then his wife came forward and said, when are we, the people of the United States of America, going to end the acceptance of overall corruptions? Said Camille Cosby in her own statement today as the legal road became even shorter for her much accused husband. I can assure you that our personal battle against clear, racist, incestuous, damn, did she say incestuous vindictiveness?
Yeah, it's a fact.
Within the Pennsylvania criminal justice systems is not over. Reform is a soft word. The action word, purging, is what needs to be done.
Again, passionate about it. I mean, it's It's evident, especially Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is rough.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. He's gonna have to do that stint. He's at least got to do 3 years. How many years has it been already? It's been.
And they said last year, so it's been over a year though.
Been over a year.
I thought so.
Yeah, he gonna at least have to do 3 to 4. 3 to 4. They may not let him do the whole 10, but he's at least gonna do 3.
I think they're gonna make him do the whole 10.
You think so?
Yeah.
And again, shout out to prayers and condolences to the family of Detective Joseph Seals, the cop who gave his life keeping Jersey City safe. He leaves behind a wife, 5 children. Let's remember to keep his family and fellow officers in our thoughts and prayers. Also, the other victims that lost their lives too, as well.
Okay.
Yes, keep them in your prayers. Condolences to the family. It was crazy yesterday. Jersey City was all in the news in a bad way.
Off the hook.
It was off the hook. I was watching it as it was going down on TV. When I got the breaking news and just saw the gunfire and the shooting, it was crazy. A lot of different stories floating around. Don't know what happened, but they put the schools on lockdown, and the streets was definitely not the place to be yesterday. So they saying it was two suspects, 1 man, 1 woman. Jersey City shooting, 6 dead, as officials say gunmen targeted Jewish grocery. So now they're saying it was basically anti-Semitic attacks. We don't know. Police in the New York metropolitan area were put on high alert to protect Jewish neighborhoods on Wednesday after hours of long gun battle with the 2 suspects around the Jersey City kosher market that killed 6 people. Authorities said the police shootout with 2 suspects armed with high-powered rifles erupted after midday on Tuesday in Jersey City, New Jersey's second largest municipality, directly across the Hudson River from Manhattan. The 6 dead included 3 civilians, 1 police officer, and both suspects, authorities said. Jersey City police said initially that the suspect's motives was not known, but the mayor, Stephen Phillips, said on Tuesday night that 2 suspects had deliberately targeted the Jewish JC Kosher supermarket where the 4-hour gun battle had played out. Again, 1 suspect had published anti-Semitic content online, and investigators believe the attack was motivated by those sentiments. The New York Times reported Wednesday, quoting a law enforcement official. Video shot by the residents recorded loud volleys of gunfire reverberating along one of the city's main streets and showed a long line of law enforcement officers pointing guns as they advanced, yelling to the bystanders, "Clear the street, get out the way." Yeah, it was crazy yesterday. Hopefully, everybody's safe now.
Yeah.
And again, condolences to everybody that lost their life, man. Condolences and prayers to the families, man. Crazy incident, and yeah, they actually shot through the school, man.
Ingrid just said that that happened right in front of my grandmother and grandfather home. I was sick to my stomach. Wow,
crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Jersey
but
City.
Still no names released, and
yeah, there's a reason why they're not releasing the names. What do y'all think that is? Why are they not releasing the names of the suspects?
One, because I think what they're trying to say, the reasoning is BS. That's my personal opinion.
What's BS though?
That it was an anti-Semitic thing. Now it's just, I don't know.
So what was it then? What do you think it was? If you got a conspiracy,
what do you conspiracy? But how
do you think it was?
How many times do we have others coming to our neighborhoods and wreak havoc and make it out to be something other than it is, so that they can move with an agenda of something else? Like I referenced, I don't know who've ever seen the movie The Purge before, but the premise of it is overpopulation. You know, we're go 24 hours where there'd be no police, there'd be no law breaking. You do what you want to do, wreak havoc. And basically, you know, people would kill each other, you know, they can get your enemies, and the population would go down, and it would be better for everyone. That was the premise of it. So in the movie, these things wouldn't happen. Instead of the people killing each other, they were partying. They were setting fires and parties. So what happened? The people who set this whole thing up said, hey, they're not killing each other. What are we going to do? What did they do? They sent in people with masks and everything else to go and start killing people, but to try to make it seem like it was them, because this was going to be something that they were going to do on a regular basis. So they had to have the numbers to sustain it. So, like I always say, there's more truth in movies than we ever really wanted to pay attention about.
So this is what happened in Jersey City yesterday, bro?
Okay. I'm just saying. These people were too heavily armed. They came in there with an agenda, whatever it was. I don't think that. See, this is the thing. If they'd have went and killed a couple of black people, right? There's always somebody black getting shot and killed in JC, right? That's the narrative for JC. That's the way JC is. But if you come and you attack the Jewish market in Jersey City, then we can blow this thing up into something else and make it a whole nother agenda. The black people kill each other here all the time. That wouldn't make the news. Black people kill each other in Jersey City every day. How often do you see it on the news? You don't, right? The one day that you hear about Jewish people getting shot and killed in Jersey City, you got 1,000 police officers there. You got this, that. So that makes the news. So that's what I'm saying. There's an agenda. There's a different agenda because black people get killed in Jersey City every day, and we don't hear shit about it. So
that's true.
Yes,
that's true. Let's read some comments. We got a lot of comments.
Okay. Roland Roach said they just released the names: 47-year-old man and a 50-year-old woman. Playable Jack said, Norm, take that. Oh, I see that. I see that. That's
because I ain't messing with you, man.
Yeah. Deborah said, blasted for over an hour. Those sounded like military issue, but absolutely. There was not no pap. There was boof, 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 boof. You know, those, yeah, you're not getting that at the corner store. Ramut said, it was me. You would have seen Ramut Span in bold. Kat said, I got the video of someone videoing that. I'll send it to you guys, Norm. Actually, it's the one I've seen already. Yeah. So you know.
Yeah. We had the video when the U-Haul
pulled over.
He's
probably talking about the one. It was a couple of guys that were literally like they were a few stories up so they could see down.
Right.
You know, and they were videotaping it first, and then they got out the window because they started busting off. And they go, you know, they were right across from the school or whatever. That's probably the one he's talking about. Because I seen Trick Daddy had posted that up yesterday also.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Well, here's my thing, man. Hopefully, you know, as time goes on, we'll find out more about it. You know. And see what it really was, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't say. We can't say.
No, we can't. I just think all the secretiveness.
Well, it's not secret in there.
Well, not now, but that's what I'm saying. You know why they're releasing now? Because they had to get the story straight.
Yeah, like I said, or they got to do further investigation.
Had it been Pookie and Ray Ray's picture, their whole rap sheet, everything they did in their whole life would have been on TV immediately, without any investigation. So I don't really. That's BS to me. So because it wasn't Pookie and Ray, and this is that and the third, we have to put the story together correctly. And we lost one of our own in the line of duty, which probably wasn't supposed to happen. If an innocent bystander got killed, that's different. But I'm sure wasn't no cops supposed to get killed to that. But it happened.
Playing for Bo Jackson said, I disagree. It was because it was by a school. And Deidre said, blasting for over an hour. Those sounded like military issue. Oh, you read that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And Deidre said, they aren't
mentioning the school. Exactly.
It's the store.
It's the store.
Yeah. The school got shot. They shot out the windows in the school. Sacred Heart. They shot out the windows, but. Again, crazy situation.
Yeah,
I'm just glad more lives weren't lost.
No, absolutely.
So
one life is too many.
Yeah, no doubt. But it's just crazy, man. Listen. It's been an interesting show.
Yeah.
We're gonna take this verdict about Lizzo. So y'all gonna let her live or not? Y'all gonna let Lizzo live for that? Situation or not, or we gonna continue to attack her and whatever the case may be, because evidently whether we let her live or not, She doing this, and she live.
Look at my man's face. My man is like,
if you look at the faces, period.
Yeah.
You look at the faces, period. And this again, I'm gonna play again what she had to say about it.
You know, who I am and the essence of me and the things that I choose to do as a grown-ass woman can inspire you to do the same. You don't have to be like me. You need to be like you. And never, ever let somebody stop you or shame you from being yourself. Like, this is who I've always been. Now everyone's looking at it. And your criticism can just remain your criticism. Your criticism has no effect on me. Negative criticism has no stake in my life, no control over my life, over my emotions. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm surrounded by love. And I just want to spread that love and also spread these cheeks. And you know, if you really, really don't like my ass, you can kiss it. Because kissing it makes it go away, I promise. I just want y'all to know, like, it doesn't matter what goes on the internet. Like, nothing really breaks my joy. I'm a really solid, grounded person, and I know that I'm shocking because you've never seen in a long time a body like mine doing whatever it wants to do and dressing the way that it dresses and moving the way that it moves. You know, but I don't ever want to censor myself because I'm suddenly famous, or I don't want to censor myself because everyone's looking at me now. I'm not going to quiet myself. I'm not going to shrink myself because somebody thinks that I'm not sexy to them. Bitch, you really think?
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
The woman spoke her truth. Leave her alone, man.
Let her live. Let her go.
Let Lizzo live. And on that note, tomorrow it is officially going down, man. It's going down at Farone's nightclub right here in Plainfield, New Jersey. The official Firemen's annual holiday party. It is going down at Farone's, man. Toys for Tots, please. For admission, you got to bring a toy. If you don't bring a toy, it's just a $10 donation. But you bring a toy, that's all the admission is. A toy for the kids or a $10 donation for the kids, man. This is the Firemen's annual holiday party is going down tomorrow at Farone's nightclub. That's 11 East Front Street, Plainfield, New Jersey, from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. DJ KT is going to be rocking the set, going to be rocking the house and bringing the music. But come on out, have a great time, get a drink, get some food, whatever the case may be, and just enjoy yourself and support a good cause at the same time. Party with a purpose tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Party with a purpose at Farone's nightclub. It is going down, baby. It's going down. All right, so come on out and enjoy yourself. And don't forget, New Year's Eve, we want to see y'all in the building. This is going to be epic. All right, say goodbye to 2019 with style. The official New Year's Eve Black Tie Affair is going down. All right, and that's December 31st from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Rocking the set will be DJ Big H, and yours truly, DJ Storm Norn the General, will be rocking the set. All right, and it's going down. Listen, tickets are $70. Open bar all night. Open bar all night. Gourmet dinner, yes, and then cocktail hour, man. And just great music all night. Just a great atmosphere. People gonna be looking good, so clean up nice. All right, it's the official Black Tie Affair where we just get to look good and shine and be the beautiful people we are. But it's going down New Year's Eve, December 31st at the Westwood. At the Westwood, 438 North Avenue, Garwood, New Jersey. All right, it's free parking, all of that. No tickets will be sold at the door, so you can either get your tickets from BKS on radio station, or you can get them from Jerry. Jerry will have the tickets. For reservations, contact Jerry, all right, because she is the hostess with the mostest, and it's going down, man. So listen, for reservations, Just give Jerry a call, 908-405-7620, or hit us up at BKS1 radio station, and we'll have your tickets for you. Again, tickets are only $70. Open bar all night. Gourmet dinner, cocktail hour, all of that, man. Free parking, everything. It's going to be off the hook. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be grown and sexy. Come out there and looking good, man. Dressed to impress. The official New Year's Eve black tie affair is going down. All right, so we want to see y'all in the building. And don't forget, come on out this Friday. It's going to be a special night this Friday at TGI Fridays. We're going to have a lot of fun. We rocking everything from the classics to the current. TGI Friday is located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. I'll be rocking on the set, my man DJ Smooth P. And also, one of our special guest DJs from the team will be rocking on the set, but we're going to have a good time, man. Listen, half price appetizers, drink specials, all of that. We're going to have some giveaways because, it's getting close to the holiday and everything. So we like to have a lot of fun and just do what we do. Man, it was epic last week. People showed out last week. It was packed in the building. It just was a great time, man. People just enjoying themselves and having a great time. So come on out this Friday to TGI Fridays and rock out with us, all right? For the official Friday Night Live, the happy hour mix is going down, all right? So don't forget, tomorrow, it's that annual holiday party by the Firemen, Plainfield's finest, okay? Toys for Tots, all right? Y'all know what's going down. New Year's Eve at the Westwood and January 4th. Remember, NJ Pack. NJ Pack, January 4th. What a way to bring in the new year. It's official. Ashanti, Ja Rule, Lloyd, and Little Mo is going down. The after concert, the after party, is going down at NJ Pack all the same night. It is complimentary, so you get a ticket for the concert. Automatically, you're involved in the after party, man. And it was epic last time. We did the Shaka Khan joint there at NJ Pack. It was epic. People just had a great time, party, enjoyed themselves, got their dance on, their mix, their mingle on. People, it was such good energy in the room. It's going down again January 4th. So get your tickets for Ja Rule, Ashanti, Lloyd, and Little Mo at NJ Pack. And after the party is the after party. All right? With your boy DJ Storm Norton the General on the set. It's official. It's going to go down. All right, so you know what it is. We want to thank everybody for joining us on the Man Cave morning/afternoon show. Man, loving y'all comments.
Good show, man.
Yes. Great show. Shout out to the callers. Shout out to everybody that commented and everything. And if you know somebody that missed the show,
share it out.
If you know somebody that missed the show, share it out. You know what I'm saying? Share that link out. And again, we'll be back tomorrow, man, for the official Man Cave morning/afternoon show. So you'll see us tomorrow. Make sure you stay tuned for later on tonight. It's going down at 7 o'clock to 9 p.m., the official Dollhouse show. So if you want to get your house music on and that house music discussion on, it's going down with Sage. Sage will be in the building with the Dollhouse with another guest DJ. So it is going down. Shout out to Tanya Dunham on the check-in. Tanya, oh my God, I got to contact you. A lot's been going on, Tanya, but it's been some great things going on. So I will keep you in the loop, and I definitely will call you and contact you as well. But listen, man, get those tickets for the New Year's Eve joint. It's going to be official. It's going down. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, that's $70 tickets. You know, tickets for New Year's Eve functions like that. The Black Tie Affair is usually $100 and up. $70, open bar all night, gourmet dinner, cocktail hour, official music brought to you by DJ Big H, yours truly, DJ Stone on the General. We're going to tear it down. We're going to tear it down. We're going to have a lot of fun. All right, so we want to thank y'all. And again, remember, this show is never about us.
No, because it's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret. And we love all you guys.
And it's not a damn thing you could do about it.
Peace.
Y'all give Lizzo some love. Give Lizzo some love.
Love her too. Give her a kiss. Just not on her end.
Give that girl Lizzo some love. She loving herself. She loving on herself right now. Love her back. Love her back. Just don't do that again at the Lakers game. Ever. Do that again. We love you, Lizzo. Keep living your truth. Peace out.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.
Hey, it's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouvet.
I'm paying you later.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy, some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming Norman. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1.